So blessed to be part of this. Okay, without much ado, we will just start. All of the masters, sit comfortably, cross your legs, clasp your fingers. Slowly rub your hands. Gently cover your eyes. And slowly open your eyes whenever you are ready and look at your palms.
Thank you. Thank you, Spandanaji. For those who want to continue meditation, please do continue. You can remove your headphones and continue your meditation. And today we are going to start with a brief wisdom sharing by Spandanaji. She is going to talk to us about what is meditation. This is a very important thing that all of us, when we are sitting for meditation, we keep those who have been doing meditation for a while, for them, it will be a refresher. And for those who are new, this is going to give you enough information about what is meditation and why are we doing it. So I invite Spandanaji to continue her talk about this topic.
Thank you, Shailesh. First of all, I would like to express my deepest gratitude to the person who brought me to this meditation, which has changed my life, and also to Brahmarshi Pitamah Patriji, who has led this light to so many people. My heartfelt gratitude. In this life, my name is Spandana Pata, and I'm doing meditation since 2010. And since then, I was associated with the PSSM, leading so many sessions, conducting workshops. My only thing is to spread love and light to whomsoever I meet. And I want a big family. So now I'm creating that through meditation. So for some points, maybe repeated for you, but it's, as Shailesh told, it's just like a refresher. Okay, so this meditation, what we are doing, this technique is called Anapanasati meditation. And this is invented by Buddha. And this is being with our breath, incoming and outgoing breath. So this breath is a connection which makes us to be in the present. That's the beautiful thing in the meditation. When we train to be in present, at least for some amount of time, the rest of the time when we are not meditating, at least we will increase our awareness towards the actions, whatever we are doing. So there are some basic rules which we have to follow when we start this meditation. We have to sit in a comfortable position and make sure our hands are clasped and legs are crossed. And then you need to put your spine erect, but still you can sit comfortably. And this will allow the universal cosmic energy to flow into our body. So that is the basic sitting position of the meditation. And here, Ana means in breath, Apana means out breath, where Sati means to become one with the breath. So what happens when we are with the breath? Thoughts still come, but our observation is on breath. That means we are not going away with the thoughts, we are with the breath. So thoughts still come. Let's say if you are meditating for 10 minutes, like the number of thoughts, initially when you are meditating, the number of thoughts might be more, but the more and more you meditate, and the more and more you practice awareness in your life, the number of thoughts per time will reduce. Basically, the gap between one thought and other thought is nothing but the thoughtless stage, which is actually where we are in the meditation. That's the actual time. Let's see why we have to sit comfortably, because we are doing it for a longer time. So it's always important to make ourselves comfortable, to keep the body in restful state so that we can do comfortably. And we ask you to cross your legs, clasp your fingers, close your eyes. So with the eyes, we use 80% of our total energy. So when we are closing our eyes, we are conserving 80% of energy. And when we clasp our fingers, 10% of our total energy loss will be saved. And when we close our foot or cross our foot, they're also 10%. So total 80%, 10%, 10%. So whatever energy outgoing, we are stopping it. And the moment we are doing this, we could observe the inflow of energy coming in our body. So usually energy comes to us, but since we are not aware, we will not be able to feel it. So meditation is the great process by which we can get the universal cosmic energy and we can feel it and we can be aware of it. And the most important thing is we are not imagining any form, or we are not chanting any mantra or japa. We are just being with the breath. So breath is a connection which takes us to our inner self, where we have all the energy and where we can connect with. And you might be asking, like, how many minutes I have to meditate? So ideally, if you are of 5 years of age, you have to do 5 minutes of meditation. And if you are 10 minutes, and 40 minutes. So similar, like the number of minutes, that's the minimum you can do. And the maximum you can do how much ever you can according to your timelines. And when we are in deep meditation, we receive tremendous amount of energies. So there are different meditational experiences you might encounter during this. So it's always better to have a journal with you so that you can write down every day what was your experience. Sometimes your experiences will give you a clue regarding your personal life or something which you are going through. So it's always important to have a notebook and track your experiences to get more benefits. And there is no proper time, like any time is good for meditation, but usually when we do in the early mornings, preferably Brahma Muhurta, that is like the number of thoughts in the universe, the frequency is less, so that way you can connect easily. And also late nights, and it's a minimum that you have to do meditate for minimum number of minutes of your age. If you are 30, you have to do 30 minutes a day. That's the minimum. And as and when you get practicing, and according to your comfort level, you can increase the number of minutes. And if you think about the place to meditate, always it's important to sit in the same place, same time if you can. Otherwise, it's okay. And in the outdoor, when we are with the nature, we have lots of cosmic energy. So that's the best place. And you can sit comfortably on the floor with the back support. And if you are uncomfortable to sit in the floor, you can sit in the chair. And if you have a pyramid, it's always recommended to sit under the pyramid and meditate. But you should never lie down and meditate. That's the key root. So whenever our spine is erect, you will download the cosmic energies. So you need not to sit straight. You can sit comfortably, but make sure your spine is erect. You can take the back support yet. And if you want to enhance your meditational experiences, group meditation is a wonderful thing, because everyone is connected with a group consciousness. It makes you easier to go into thoughtless stage, and having classical music will also enhance it. It increases the meditational experiences by 3 times, like. And whenever you are doing in the group, that's also 3 times. With the nature, 3 times. And if you're doing it under the pyramid, it's 3 times more effective. And there are some specific days like full moon and new moon days. So whenever we meditate during those days, it's very energetic. That's recommended to meditate during those days. And also, if possible, to have a light diet and also to be in the silence. I just want to quickly share my experiences also in the meditation. When I first started meditation, I took a 40 days challenge. I wasn't even sure whether I'll be able to, but that time when I did it, I first manifested a physical thing in my life. I got All Indian Institute of Medical Sciences 28th rank. I'm a dentist. So it was the first thing in my life where I achieved something which I wanted to achieve. That's where my journey started with the meditation. And then slowly I started reading so many books and taking workshops on awareness, time management, a lot of workshops. And the wonderful thing with the meditation is it will make you self-sufficient. And no matter wherever your stage is, like, you feel so confident about yourself and you are no different from anyone. So it basically awakens our hidden potential. So that's the beauteous part of meditation. And the more awareness we have, and the more different experiences we brought into our life. And also with the meditation, I get rid of my physical health problems. And now I would say it improves the holistic health of the person, let it be social, mental, physical health, different parts of the health. So, and also I manifested what I want in my life through my meditation, energy, and power. So this is the greatest gift one can give to themselves. I congratulate all the persons who joined new today, and also all the persons who already is into meditation. And I wish you all the very best for your future spiritual journey deep within the heart. Thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity. Thank you, Shailesh.
Thank you, Spandana ji. Beautiful explanation, easy and good for everyone to understand. Of course, it's a refresher for most of us who have been meditating for a while. Just keep reminding ourselves. It's always good to refresh why we are meditating, what is it doing to me, etc. Right? Those kind of refreshers help us stay on track, stay on what we are doing. The simplest definition of meditation is we are learning to not do anything. When we are not meditating, remember, we are constantly doing something. If nothing physical, then our mind is doing things. So in meditation, we are learning to not do things. That's the primary goal. And not doing is necessary because that is what makes us become still in the sense, in totality, mind, body, spirit, every our at the level of soul, our characteristic is we are very still there. We don't move. And when we are in a state of mind and body, we are constantly moving, just the opposite, because that's what we want to experience, something that we are not, right? And which is the mind and body. So this constant doing, constantly the urge for doing things is a natural thing. So it's not bad or wrong, but through meditation, what we are learning, how do we still ourselves? Because during that time, then we become who we really are. When we are still, we just go to our inherent state, right? And that is the state which gives us all the power, all the knowledge, the wisdom, everything we acquire in that state, and then we come back, right? So meditation practice is helping us become more familiar with our natural instinctive being, ourselves, right? So it's a beautiful natural process. We are all practicing to be in that state, even while we are doing physical activities. When we are doing, we are out and about, we are still going to remain in that state of mental balance and mental stillness. That's what we will eventually achieve. And then the same very life that we sometimes feel stressed about becomes beautiful and enjoyable. I am telling this from my experience to all of you. This same very life will become so beautiful, so enjoyable, that you will forget about leaving this planet. You won't want to. That's how it is. So just continue with your practice. Doing your practice by yourself is equally very, very important. In the days to come, every day a different master is going to lead the meditation, and some days someone else is going to speak to you on topics, on different topics, but there will be a continuity and flow of information to you in small pieces every day. All right. So with that, I will request, if in case anyone has any questions or anything you would want to ask, you can unmute yourself. If you want to share experience, you can do that as well. Anyone who would like to talk about today's experience or their meditational experience, any questions? Good. I think everyone is good for now. So tomorrow, once again, we will meet and do our meditation and talk about something more tomorrow. Go next step. So I will request all of you to now be consistent with for the next 40 days, to be available at this time timely, join the meetings timely, and benefit from these practice of meditation. Thank you, dear masters. Have a wonderful night. Enjoy and have a peaceful sleep. Thank you.